morning, or sorry, evening. It's evening now. Good evening, everyone. It's Sparks here, back for more FF14. Last time we did lots of stuff relating to the class quests and also progress the main story a little bit. We're trying to find our friends who've been abducted, but to do that we need to break into an Imperial installment. I want to finish preparations for actually being able to do that, so let's get into it. So, you're a pluck 5 cloud cars in the skies of Curtis. Are we certain these aren't birds? Fabled cloud cars. It turns out they weren't birds after all. Just like jellyfish, they jump, jerk, and jolt to jiggle themselves up. Well, speaking of things that float around aimlessly, each guardian consider the cloud cutter a crest of class and character, and confer them to commemorate a countryman who commit conduct to cut above the clouds, if you will. I won't. But what use would it be to Carvalane? Local lore alleges that legendary Elizin and Imsalamintha is actually in Ishgardian lore. I wonder what you'd do if it were Carvalane. I know too. I'm going to do anyway. Deliver the fish. Okay, I need to dye that. It's bugging me, the color. There we go, that's better. Alright, next quest location takes us to Redania. Where we shall change into botanist gear. I'm a bit tired, so I probably won't do much. Yeah, I am tired, but other than that, I'm alright. I'm probably just gonna do the class quests, maybe play for about an hour, then go to bed. Got work again tomorrow. Welcome back, Albert. So it is as I feared. Don't worry, I will take the 20 sticks of mistletoe. It's been a long week, and I'm moving house, so I'm not going to have much free time over the next few weeks. You've served the guild well once more, and so the unending cycle of bloodshed goes on. Needless to say, by no fault of your own. I bear no ill will to Garrett or his people. On the contrary, I have naught but respect for his candor, not to mention his service to my homeland. What weighs heavy on my heart is a sentiment far more simple, almost childish. Simply can't bear to see this forest I love suffer any longer. War is inevitable, this I understand. But by aiding the war effort, we do not merely contribute to the suffering, we profit from it. No better than the parasitic mistletoe. We suck the life out of the trees that shelter us from our own personal gain. Parasites. Is that what our once proud guild has been reduced to? How can I in good conscience permit this to go on? Forgive me, Albert. I would be alone with my thoughts for a while. I respect where she's coming from. She has been put in a difficult position. But not much we can do. Alright, well, we finished the quest though, so let's go to the next one. Jesus Christ, I didn't think I was that tired when I started the stream. I definitely am not going to be going for more than an hour. I don't have the energy for that. Okay, it's going to be a while before we can get any more on this guy. Oh well. Imitra. So, this was how the summoners of old were clad. Well, more or less. It is unfortunate the ruins have yet to serve the final piece to the summons. These garments, aside from the coloring, are identical to the garb Tristan wore. He will find no edge against you through his equipment. When next you face that murderous cad, victory will be decided purely by who is the more talented summoner. To that end, it is time you drew on your experience of defeating the primal Garuda. Yes, her aura of fickle violence is palpable upon you. It is long imagined Eggy born of the Lady of the Vortex. Such unpredictable ferocity should serve you well. I will search for a suitable area location in which to perform the austerities of wind. You, my dear summoner, must needs prepare yourself body and mind for the trial ahead. I shall be waiting. I sense Guru's relentless essence railing within the confines of your etheric channels. It's time we granted release with the austerities of wind. Thankfully, I already have in mind a location that well suits our elemental purposes. You are familiar with the floating city of Nim in Outer Lanasia? As you might imagine, the aspect of wind is entirely dominant in the area of those surrounding suspended isles. Pray, make your way there as soon as you feel prepared. I'm quite excited to see this new Eggy. As am I. We'll finally have a full set. One for each color. Wet, brown, onwards. Jesus Christ. Okay. I may not even manage to do an hour. I may only have enough time to do the class quests. Then we'll be doing the main scenario next time. Shall I begin? I assume that as this is your third such experience, you have by now grown familiar with the steps of the ritual. Thus, as before, I would have you concentrate on shifting your etheric balance. Imagine the energy within you howling through your veins, an incessant gale of screeching wrath. Garuda's essence, merely too eager to harness those raging currents and shape them into a worldly avatar. Once Garuda Egi has appeared, it follows suit to tame its fury. Wings, they're coming out, basically let's spawn. Ow. No attention for that. Damn it. Yeah, they catch that so quickly. Beware the avatar's feathers. Like, what am I doing? I did. We win. You learn how to summon Grudagi. Nicely done, Ardbert. Grudagi's power is now yours to wield. Your aptitude for the art of summoning has exceeded my highest expectations. I honestly could not have found a more valuable partner for my research. Let us return to Apkalu Falls. I am sure you must be exhausted after this ordeal. Both in the game and in real life, yes. I should have just had an early night. I really wanted to make some progress. So we'll try to just get the class quests done, particularly the one that I named the episode after. With each of Gurudagi, you can now command 3 powerful avatars. As you no doubt realize, however, each of these entities has a particular role in which it excels. For Green Eggie, that role is unleashing magic to strike down distant foes. Amidst of it, feeling equal parts joy and apprehension, how faithfully the summon being displays the original primal's volatile disposition. Experiment with your Eggy allies, and the most effective use of their individual abilities will soon become clear. With such mastery of the art at your disposal, I shall almost pity Tristan when next he chooses to confront you. When time comes, however, I will endeavor to piece the mystery of his motivation. May your discoveries bring you new confidence, Arbert. Alright. We'll next switch to White Mage because Camp Tranquil. Yeah, we don't have the hat yet. I hate that we're stuck in shorts. Like, really? Shorts? I hope we get something that complements this soon. Your safe return hard to the Arbor. I can feel newfound power emanating from the garb I gave you. I trust that this stage of your pilgrimage was a success. Now, as you have traveled the realm and seen the land as Master Atoa did, I would share with you the rest of his tale. The histories claim that Atoa Kant disappeared in the mountains of Ogormo, the Cobalt Motherland. This is not untrue. There is more to the story. The Great Mage did not return from his journey. One of his most devoted students went in search of him. The legend have it the young mage single-handedly fought off veritable legions of kobold while scouring the mountain for any sign of his master. Sadly, it was as all had feared. Though the young mage eventually found his master, the great Atoa Kant lived no more. As if the death of the man were not enough, of Theros, Atoa Kant's great staff, a mighty relic passed down by his ancestors, was lost to the shadows. Undeterred, the young mage fought off the kobold hordes to carry his master's reigns back to the surface. Ceremonies held to honor Master Atoa's life and deeds, and urns housing his ashes were carried off to the far reaches frontiers of which he was so fond in his living years. All the urns he is, except for one. Yes. The precise location is known to only a few, as Atoa will also rest closer to home. Here in the Twelves Wood, not far from Proud Creek, you will find yet another monument to the Great Mage. Take with you this habit, and pay your respects as before. Keep pure intention in your heart and in your mind, the hero's robe shall be yours. Okay. Alright. I can't get rid of that wearing shorts. Oh no, a tree is chasing us. Oh no, a headless knight is chasing us. This one is actually in the way. guess in fairness, they don't have to pay. So they don't have to deal or other expenses. Defiled and its conspirator to have been stolen. The power of Vitola has been lost here. Return to Cantrecklesy Council. Oh. Somebody defiled a grave. That's bad. Joraya is not going to be happy about that. I mean, who steals ashes? The urn holding Master Toa's ashes was stolen? This cannot be. Grave robbery is a damnable enough crime in itself. What manner of scoundrel would dare defile the resting place of a pastel? Rest assured that I will investigate this heinous crime immediately. In the meantime, your pilgrims mount you travel to one last destination. This foul like your journey will take you to the very place that Master Itoa drew his last breath. Ogormo, the homeland of kobolds in Arlenesia. It is there, in plain sight of the kobold dig of the students of whom I spoke, to erect a monument to his fallen master. Okay. Wow, we were completely ignored. Her guard without breath. Welcome back, Arbor. The journey was not an easy one, I trust. Yeah, I knew that Master Itoa would guide you safely back to me. In your travels, you have received the blessing of our great ancestor, and yet, this was not the sole reason I sent you on this pilgrimage. Perhaps you sensed something of my intention during your trip. Yes, Arbor. As he who would inherit Master Itoa's legacy, I want to truly walk in his footsteps, to see the realm in both its beauty and its suffering with your own eyes as the great mage did so long ago. It is strange, no? A pirate's lair, a rampant jungle, mountains of fire. Of all the hostile environments to which you journey, the single great spoil, the judgment rests right here in our forest home. I suspect this was the handiwork of no witless grave robber, but of someone who knew all too well the value of that which he had buried within. We must uncover the truth behind this crime and returning Master Itoa's ashes to the rightful resting place. And quickly, you are with me, yes? Oh, and this is where we know the multi-hitting move. Grave robbery is a loathsome enough crime in its own right, but to defile the foul resting place of a paljo, such an act could only be performed by the lowliest of bandit scum. Though I would like to think that the elementals have already delivered due justice to the villain, must take no chances in allowing his escape. While you were away, I put my best Moogle on the hunt, searching for any sign of the culprit or the stolen remains. Dare say he should have a clue or two for us by now. At least he'd better if he values that little ball on his head. Suffice it to say, Though many forestborn think of the Moogles as blessed, my own personal experience has found them to be more touched than anything else. That's fair. Oh, mistress, shouldn't say such hurtful things. It's most unbecoming of a seatsier, Kupo. Fine, don't listen to me. Why, I told you just the other day that this is why she remained, shall we say, unspoken for. She might not react to that phrasing at present, but her ire was indeed fierce. Kupo, of course, you have not come to discuss my mistress's temper, but the grave robbery, a most unforgivable act of villainy, if I do say so myself. Which I believe I just did, Kupo. I am pleased to say, and you will be pleased to hear, that the culprit did not escape Moogle eyes, Kupo. On my eyes, he did escape. My associate, Pokey, however, claims to have seen a band of ruffians skulking out in the direction of Red Belly Hive with various and sundry stolen goods in tow, among them a rather conspicuously elaborate urn. Oh. I wouldn't know what the Red Bellies are up to, but surely it can mean nothing good. Please, Albert, go quickly. If the urn is lost, I fear Ray's ire will be the least of my worries. Those thieving crooks, those crooked thieves defiled the resting place of a pod shell, why no amount of thrashing, lashing, and bashing would suffice. Kupapo? Why, if it's a dashing white mage, Koopa spoke up, and not a moment too soon. Why, I was just about to swoop in and give them their compliments myself. Now, as your hero, I believe I'll just sit back and enjoy the show. Koopa. His vile bellies tossed the urn onto some ramshackle wagon, a most ignoble fate for a Podshell legend, I do declare. Carried some northwise towards their hive. You'll retreat at safe and sound, don't you, Kupo? Yeah, I will. Overlay wave. Urn acquired. And now we go deliverance. Just a strange choice. Thank you, Albert. The remains of our exalted forebear are hauled away by brigands like a sack of fruit. Is that what our land has come to? Give me no doubt. It is the Great One's fury that brings such chaos and trouble. The situation is grave indeed. We shall have our wood wheelers deal with the red bellies. We have more important matters before us. Yet I fear we have hit another snag. Though the urn has been safely recovered, the harsh treatment suffered in the hands of the bandit taking its toll. Uprooted from its proper resting place, the power of into our countenance powers of the radiance from the air. Return the urn to its rightful home. Over time we return to its forest state. Fear time is a luxury we will have. We must explore the means to enchant the ritual power. Although the soul of my brother and seal of knowledge he might have to offer, Anytime what else is to master your newfound skills as best you can. There's no telling the Great One's fury might grow too strong to ever be prepared. Alright. Next. The one we've already got some pieces for. Close to leveling up this class. Which will be good, because then we only have Ninja and Bard to level up to 47 before we do Aurum Vale. There's your search out there. Have you found Ottoman tribe's ancient relics? Should you have 3 pieces of armor, don't then show them. Right, not already do that. Or that you found the gear is most gratifying, or I would really fancy you to see it in it. Wait, that's something. The armor slowly comes to you, but I could not tell you had it on at first glance. But now I can have no doubt. The power of the room described with each piece resonates with service. This is a long lost armor of the warrior. I too have found one of the relics, but I have run into an exit as well. When I saw the piece, I thought nothing. With the lost treasure was no different from the unadored replica of ordinary possession. Whether power has been lost to it or must need to be awakened by means the unknown to me, this I cannot say. Rex still hold many mysteries beyond my ability to sector. Before I forget, I should mention to you that I will indeed track down another piece before waylaid by this code conundrum. To find sealed away at Red Mantis Falls. Where's Red Mantis Falls? Over there. We nearly finished all the ones for this level, which is great. It's the helmet. Like, I don't know why I was about to say I think. I know it's the helmet, because that's how all of these quests have gone. This is another one where I'm glad it has an adjustable visor. there's a feature to make it so that the helmet's visor auto goes up or down depending on whether or not you're in combat. Be cool if there is. Your search was a fruitful one. I am pleased to say I have also gleaned some insight into why the armor I found seemed devoid of power. As I alluded to, the ancient warrior's armor derives its power from the encouraged between the incantations engraved on the steel itself and the inner beast of the wearer. But my own resonance with the thing is too weak as to allow a proper connection to it. Now I think I know why. My soul crystal. Once burned bright like yours, but since the events of Wineberg, it is reduced to a lifeless husk. Why this happened I cannot say. It's always quite clear that what happened with the power of the armor would be bestowed upon one's soul was weak. The abyss would devour the mind of the wearer, who would go on a mind's rampage and only at the mercy of death. Yes, not unlike the praised demons we battle. I believe the armor sense that we can stake to solve potential danger and knowing shut off its power. Dare say we are fortunate they did. I feel as though apologies in order of this chapter. I must tell you I left this final piece of armor where I found it. The breastplate was as the piece closest to the warrior's heart, with power far greater and more dangerous than the other pieces. Uncertain as I was the reason for my being unable to connect with third-place mystical energy, I feared to take it would mean imperiling myself and those around me. Your soul may burn stronger than mine, but still I worry for your fate. Where you put it on. Look deeper than this about it. Can you feel yourself ready? Knowing that you can't speak to me again. You are truly seek the ultimate relic of my people, the armor that could consume the very soul of the most puissant warrior. Very well. If you are truly convinced of readiness, I will not be the one standing in the way. Thank you, Robert. The moment you feel yourself losing control, the inner beast overcoming you, cast the armor aside. Cast it from the highest mountain or into the depth of the ocean, I care not. Once the beast consumes your soul, there is no going back. You will rage, John, a monster leaving not but carnage in your wake. The realm will bleed, zero repeat itself. I can't allow this to happen. No, my people have been shunned long enough. I could see the coming of a new age, which warriors protected the weak and are loved and admired by the people of the land. My years of battling sleepless nights, spent poring over ancient texts, all has been to this day. But I know not where fate has led you, but I feel certain that eastward you stand with me today. Together we will restore the honor of our people. You must forgive my sentiment. As I said, this has been a long time coming. The best place to seek is in the heart of the purpose. At the spring they called Weeping Saint. I will stay behind. The events of Wineberg still wait for me. Alright. hello. Okay, what will happen? Hand over the breastplate, Albert. After much wrestling with the thought, I simply can't trust such a relic to an outsider who may be overwhelmed by its power. I return now to Hidden Falls. If you would have words with me, then come. I will not run away. Okay. Curious. I'm sure he has his reasons. Either that, or... from what I recall, he does have a brother. That brother may be a twin brother. If he is, then I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the two. Not easily, anyway. Whew. Albert, I'm sorry. I did not mean for things to happen like this, but I had no choice. I have wrestled long and hard with the magic of Smyson. I cannot trust you with his power when I do not even trust myself. Aye, that's right. I won't attempt to bomb the place again either. Nor will anyone. Not until I have proved there is one with a will strong enough to sound a beast's silent call. Feel deep in the soul, Albert. Feel into the alley of the beast that stares back at you. You say that you can engage the lines to a battle made victorious? I shall return to the talk. If there are any answers to be found, they lie within their pages. In the meantime, continue training, and you might find an answer of your own. Overpowered. Into a compass. That's separate. Alright, time to deliver what we require. And hopefully this could be a simple quest. Not one that requires us to travel around the world. After all said, we were going to commission it. Oh, maybe it only gave its power by visiting specific locations. I suppose you do have a rather scholarly air about you. I've been expecting, Robert. Have you the leaves and Alcazal's designs then? What does it say? These are written by Alzano, proper habit, elements of a scholar, deep blue green sap starting with tiny leaves of these fleshy plants, being once used across the around the dying cloth. Crafting raiments that have not been seen in 1,500 years. This is indeed a daunting challenge. But it is one I suspect I will enjoy a great deal, for rare is the day a weaver revives in ancient fashion. Which begin once, you may observe if you like, but beware it will be a lengthy process. He's making making a template. It's been some time since I labored with such intensity. I adhered to Elka's local designs as best I could, though there were certain aspects I felt compelled to change. Lack of familiarity with textiles and weaving led to recognize similar errors. You will note that I could only complete the courtiers. This is because the other garments require skills which I do not possess. Mr. Serendipity and Giva of the Goldsmiths and Leatherworkers Guilds respectively can provide the finished touches to the remaining pieces. But you were unaware that I could not craft a full set by myself, weren't you? Well, I shall send word to them on your behalf, Arbor. You will need only visit each guild and present to them my unfinished work. Okay. Something. It just so happened that the outfit pieces look very similar. Greetings, Arbor. Red said you'd be along shortly, so let's see what that waterboard. It shouldn't take long. Wait here a moment. Oh dear. Here is as promised. Amazing what difference a mithril plastic can make, isn't it? Wear it with pride, Arbor. Now off you go. Be sure to enjoy your time in Gudania. No, the hat. Albert, the man who would single-handedly revive the scholarly arts. Alright then, show me what you've got. Master Rose's work is marvelous, as to be expected. This will be a pleasure. There you go, one pair of fingerless buffalo leather gloves, perfect for the scholar who prefers his direct projections to his offensive costs. Oh, the boots. Belly will see to those. He's an expert cordwainer, so you needn't worry about quality. Besides, I've already spoiled you by making your gloves for free. You're a scholar, yes? I've been instructed to assist you. Please let me see Master Rose's work. This craftsmanship is amazing. I can't wait to get started. Here you are, sir, made with the finest boar and buffalo leather in accordance with Alcazolca's designs. It's very impressive, I must say. He must be dying to see the completed set. I know I would be, had I gone to such great lengths. I'll surprise him by wearing the garments when next you meet him. Oh, yeah, definitely going to bed after I finish this particular mission. I'm way too tired to continue. Speculative side of that gods. By the gods, I feel as though I have been transported backwards through time. Very image of the million scholar of old. One minus the gown, but still, never in my wildest dreams did I think it would turn out this well. I see you approve as well, little ones. Suffice to say, we consider this a great success. Okay, we get another quest. I just forgot to mention that while I was waiting your return, I made considerable progress in establishing a new tablet. Much of what I have learned until now has pertained to the roles of scholars within the military. These this text offer insights into scholars' activities during time of peace. As you can imagine, they were not the sorts to let their sort of magic go with. Particular story accounts describes their selfless effort to combat the spread of a virulent plague, which at one point threatened to engulf all of Nim. Naturally, they did so with the aid of their fairies, which is why I believe that similar acts of charity may serve to further awaken your winged companion. If you want to test my theory, why not join to Camp Bronze? You'll find the shores of Sigmund there. Your crew suffers, I doubt is welcome as service, or you to offer them. These provides a Reborn wine sanatorium, so be sure to have a word with him if you decide to go. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, definitely bed after this. Hello, welcome to Camp Bronze Lake. If you desire treatment, pardon, you wish to administer treatment? You qualify to wait, you must be Arbor, the scholar. We are happy to accept any assistance you can provide. Until you possess magics, we can cleanse the body of toxins, impurities, and maladies. At the present, we have 5 patients with Sick Spring who would benefit from this care. Pray attention to these individuals and turn to me when finished. My lungs, I can breathe again. Bless you, sir. Bless you. What the? Why do you have to go and do that? Ah, bugger. Now they'll take my wine away. Alright, sorry. I'm just remembering what it was I needed. No, what did you do? You took something from me? Something bad? I don't know what you did. But I'm glad you did it. Thank you. Ah. One more. 2 more. What's this one? Did you do that? Thank you, whoever you are. It's the outfit. The outfit is why people don't recognize me right now. Yep. You've set me free. I no longer feel his eyes upon me. Okay. Eh. Incredible, that's incredible. What you did for those patients was nothing short of miraculous. The commanding officers will be pleased to hear that they can return to academic. You and Uncle Zolko have my deepest thanks. However, Rakusa Farusa tells me that your potent magic exceeded all expectations. Had a good time, did you? I thought you might. Reborn, the two of you making such great strides, and it reminds me that I must work harder. I am not left behind. For the nuns, I'll resume deciphering the meaning in tablets. Though they have yielded an immense quality of information on the scholarly front, I have remained, oh, it's okay, too tired. So deciphering the for the nuns, I will resume deciphering the name in tablet. Shouldn't use that word. They're double connotations. Though they have yielded immense quantity of information on scholarly arts, I remain confident they contain equally impressive wealth of tactical information. Ooh, we did it. What did we get? Healing ability. Okay. That's that. I think we'll send our character off to bed now. Which is what I'm going to be doing. While I would love to get back to the main scenario or do any of these side quests in the main scenario area, they're going to have to wait because I am way too tired and need to try and get a good night's sleep so I'm not exhausted at work tomorrow. So that'll be it for today. It's been fun. I look forward to whatever comes next. Until then, as always, I've been Sparks. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. See yas.